For hundreds of years, mankind has been observing mysterious objects in the sky. For some, this is a myth and optical illusions. For others, it is proof that we are not alone in the universe. But when military and official documents come into play, skepticism begins to crack. Today, we will analyze the most mysterious UFO encounters through the eyes of eyewitnesses and those responsible for the security of entire countries. Stories about strange objects in the sky appear long before the advent of aviation. The ancient chronicles of India tell of heavenly carriages, vimanas. In medieval Europe, chroniclers recorded cases of fireballs hovering over battlefields. And on old engravings and paintings, you can see details that frighteningly resemble modern UFO images. Is it a coincidence or evidence that humanity has been observing the same phenomenon for centuries? In the 20th century, mysterious objects are increasingly being recorded by those who are required to report only real threats. During World War II, Allied pilots encountered so-called few fighters, bright glowing balls that accompanied aircraft. They could not be shot down. They moved faster than the technology of that time and disappeared without a trace. Later, the Blue Book project was launched in the USA. Thousands of UFO reports have been studied by military analysts. The official conclusion is that there is no threat. But dozens of cases have remained unexplained. Most recently, the Pentagon declassified footage taken by U.S. Navy pilots. The objects, dubbed Tic Tac UFO, performed maneuvers impossible for modern aircraft: instant acceleration, sudden stops and flights against the wind. The pilots claimed it was not a drone, satellite, or enemy weapon, but it wasn't just the military that faced anomalies. In 1947, an incident occurred in the American city of Roswell, which is still controversial. Local residents claim to have seen the wreckage of a strange object. The Army first confirmed the discovery of the flying saucer, and a day later denied it, stating that it was just a weather balloon. Why did the military change its position so quickly? In 1997, thousands of Arizonans witnessed the so-called Phoenix Lights, a huge object in the shape of the letter V, which was slowly moving over the city. The authorities explained the phenomenon with aviation exercises. But the witnesses claimed that there was one giant object in front of them, blocking half of the sky. There are similar stories in other countries. Farmers, police officers, and civil aviation pilots describe the same details: strange lights, no noise, and instantaneous movements. Scientists and skeptics put forward their own versions. UFOs are atmospheric phenomena, bright planets, ballistic missiles, or optical illusions. Sometimes they are secret military developments that simply should not become public knowledge. And yet there are dozens of cases that cannot be explained in the usual categories. Even the official Pentagon reports admit that some of the observations are beyond analysis. What do we have? For hundreds of years, people have been observing the same phenomenon. Eyewitnesses describe similar details. The military captures objects that exceed the capabilities of modern technology. But there is still no single answer. Is this a myth, an illusion, or evidence that we are not alone in the universe? Everyone should answer this question for themselves. Do you believe in UFOs? Write your version in the comments.